And
Skip's got it.
7th position, he was our B bump driver.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He is driving an F14 Tomcat with a Tekin speed control with the Spec Novak SMC and VSR motor, battery, and tires. And he would like special thanks to all the F14 guys, Roy, Jamie, Randy, and Dean from Sioux City, Iowa, Rick Mathiasen. All right, and qualifying in the 6th position, driving a T-Rex chassis, Hobbyplex ESC with the Novak Spec motor, power push spec battery, VSR spec tires, sponsored by BMS RC and Power Push. And special thanks to my dad from Dumont, Iowa. It is Mike Carson. All right, and in the 5th position, driving the T-Rex chassis as well, the Hobbyplex ESC, Novak spec motor, power push spec battery, VSR spec tires, sponsored by BMS RC Speedway and Power Push. Special thanks to my crew chief Mike Carson, the Chucks, Tim Ski and the Hobbyplex from Sioux City, Iowa, Jim Carson. All right, and our 4th qualifier, another T-Rex chassis with a Hobbywing ESC, Novak spec motor, SMC spec battery, VSR spec tires. Special thanks to Dad and Ben from Shaler, Iowa, Nick Sackett. And our 3rd qualifier, another T-Rex chassis and Hobbywing ESC, spec motor, Novak motor, spec power push battery, VSR spec tires, sponsored by Left Hander RC and BSR from Shaler, Iowa as well, Al Sackett.
Woo!
All right, and our 2nd qualifier overall, driving an F14 Classic chassis with a Tekin ESC, Novak spec motor, SMC spec battery, BSR spec tires, sponsored by Sam's Rev Meters. Special thanks to Brian, the birthday boy tester, Sam Brundage, Jason Haynes, Todd Putnam, Mike Mackus, Todd Falkowski, and Rick Bryan from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Chad Brundage. All right, and our top qualifier for the weekend in the Novak 17.5 truck class, driving an F14 chassis with a Hobbywing ESC, Novak spec motor, SMC spec batteries, VSR spec tires, sponsored by F14 chassis, Pete Russell Hobby Shop, Pete Russell RC Cars, Delicious Vinyl, Sam's Rev Meters. Special thanks to Todd, Travis, Pete, the Chucks, the crew at the Hobbyplex from Edwardsburg, Michigan, Jason Haynes. All right, that's our lineup. We got some marshals. Thank you to the volunteers, drivers. This one's going for 75 laps. I'm going to hit the button here. You're going to hear a little tone. Do not go, because I have a bump driver I had to pull up, so you're going to hear a little beep. Don't go. Okay. All right, drivers. This one is 75 laps. Heads up, and we are going on the tone. And we're off. Good start. Beautiful. That's what the A Main should look like every time. Here we go. And a little bit of battle and lower in the pack. 6, 7, 8, oh, bouncing. Sockets get together into turn 1 and they are done. And that's going to leave 1 and 2 with a gap. Haynes and Brundage. Then it's Carson and Carson. And then it's Moline and Mathiasen and Moline. So we got a 2-truck battle up front. And then we got 3, 4, 5, and 6 coming down the backstretch in the train. The leaders trying to get away. They were separated by 25 thousandths in qualifying. And we are just 10 laps into this race, 65 laps to go. Haynes and Brundage just drafting together. And Carson and Carson. Jim, Mike, then it's Rick and Craig. Jim and Mike trying to get away from Rick and Craig just a little bit. Yeah, that's 15 laps. We got 60 to go. Fast up front was Brundage with a 41. Haynes at a 42. Ooh. Separated by 2/10 of a second at the line. Brundage 53 to a 53 that time. The leaders still 2/10 of a second. And we've got tandem battle's going on here. Moline gets to the inside of Mathiasen, takes over. Oh, Mathiasen back in turn 2. Moline trying to get back on the inside into 1 is not going to be there. They are battling hard. The leaders coming up on them. Just keep off that front windshield, guys. There's a battle for 5th and 6th right now. And the lead tandem inching up closer on them. Moline trying to get him to look on the inside. They are locked together, less than a truck length between them at the line. Carson and Carson, we've got about 5 truck lengths between them. Oh, Moline looking on the inside. The leaders are there. Moline to the inside. They touch. Be careful, guys. Leaders coming up. Moline takes the inside as Mathiasen gives way. Moline in the next corner gives way. Woo, that's close. Good job. And now the leaders back to battling. 2 truck lengths between them at the line. .11 is the gap. Whoa, little trouble there. Brundage going to go to the front spot. Little bounce off the wall for Haynes. And now that's got Moline back in between them. 40 laps to go. Brundage in the 73 out front. Haynes in the 00 second. Then it is Jim Carson in the 31, Mike Carson in the 48. Moline in the 7 and Mathiasen in the 1. Moline right in front of Haynes now. Haynes losing a little bit of ground. He looks to the inside, 2 and 3. 1 and 2, sorry. Takes it away, 35 laps left to go, guys. Brundage with a 7/10 of a second advantage. A 65 to a 66 that time. Brundage increasing the lead. 61 to a 69. 30 laps to go. Ooh. Jim inching away from Mike just a little bit in that 3rd and 4th position. And that gap is opened up. It's almost a second now. 67 to a 74 last time too for the leaders. 68 to a 68. With 25 laps to go. The gap is 9/10 of a second. Jim to the inside. Good job. There goes Mike. Good driving, guys. Alright, let's check the gap this time through. It is still at 9:10, 69 to a 71. We got 20 laps to go. 75 to a 69 that time. Jim holding that steady gap over Mike as well, 3/10 of a second. Haynes a couple of hundredths on that lap. Brundage back to the 67. The Haynes 69 takes those 200s back. It's 9.96 the gap with 14 laps to go when they cross the line. That yellow 73 leading the way by about almost a straightaway over Haynes now. Good job. 12 laps to go. Checking through here. 79 to a 71. Haynes has got it down to 7/10, but only 10 laps left to go. 70 to a 74. Brundage takes a couple hundreds back, gets it up back over 8/10. 7 laps to go for the 73 truck. Haynes in the 00, trying to inch up, but just too much here. It's back up to a second now with 5 laps to go as they hit the line this time. Brundage, that yellow 73 comes up on the back of Carson with 3 laps to go. Good job. 2 laps to go. And the white flag for Brundage. And he will cross the line victorious in the 75 truck race. Jason Haynes will be second. Jim Carson will come home third. Mike Carson fourth. Moline fifth from the C. Mathiasen sixth. And Sackett second. Woo! All right. Top 3 to tech. Top 3 to tech. Brundage, Haynes, and Jim Carson. Make sure, drive them over there, guys. Top 3 to tech. All right. Race number 7. That'll be our left-hander RC 17.5 stock cars.
Good job.
Thanks, sir.
Race number 8, should have your cars in tech, and you'll be out to Marshall. That'll be our,
Good racing, sir. Very good racing. Good racing. Good racing.
Good job. Made the 8 big guy. Didn't even run all
Good
year.
run, guys. Good run, guys. Good run. 5th. Nice. With a broken with a broken car. It was pretty good. Not bad. I need to get a motor pod plate. Thanks.
That was good wheeling through traffic.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. Hey, nice. Great run, man. Great run. Thank you. Very nice.
Thank you. You too. Nice job. Hey, nice job.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. 5th. Thanks, sir.